Hello, hello. I am finally here. I went out to get a drink, and I was live in the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Facebook group. I lost track of time, and I needed a drink. And while I was in the kitchen, our friends are at a ranch in Colombia, and he came in on over the radio. Um, as you know, many of you know, we are ham radio operators, so I just took a moment to let him know that he was getting through because none of our other friends were coming on there. So here I am. I have finished the journal except the closure. Um, Yay! Deary jumped over. Hi, Kat. She jumped over. Hi, Shauna. Welcome. Wina, welcome. Carolyn, welcome. Hi, Crafty Mama from Baltimore. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Carolyn. Wow, I have to go up. Okay, there we go. Okay, so hello. Thank you for being here. And let's go ahead. And so I had this ribbon, and it's that remember the Comfort Bay ribbon that I had? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the scrap that I still have left of the red material, and I still have that piece of the blue and white. I have a couple pieces of the blue and white fabric, and the lace, and I'm going to make a snippet on top of this ribbon out of those items. I just saw Jessica at I'm a Cool Mom. She did it, and so I'm gonna go ahead and do what she did, and that will give me my closure for this journal. So this is a very full junk journal. Now, added to the junk, we are using one scrapbook paper pad, at least 5 pages. We also used Dear Julie Digitals. Also, each Friday, so this is part of the June Just Junk Journal Challenge. If you are not familiar, we do a challenge on the Dear Julie channel each month. And this was my June journal. And I finished it except for that, and I will have it done. I will show you it in tomorrow's video that I finished it, okay? So we had several elements that we were to make. The video explaining the details of the challenge are in the description box down below. I will try and remember to show you what is made out of what. It's going to be a little bit of a detailed video, but I'm going to show you the tassel here. It's one of my favorites that I've ever made. It is a chunky tassel. You'll see it has this beautiful trim. This was sent to me in Happy Mail, and I'm glad to finally get it to use it. I think this was the perfect journal for it. The rest of the tassel is junk. And remember, and in the Friday challenges, the little mini challenges, if you do the challenge, you get to add other things into your kit. And that week it was trim or ribbon. So I was able to add this trim. So you'll see in here I have some of the blue and white shirt. This blue and white shirt has made 3 journals out of one large women's shirt. It made my January Just Junk Journal Challenge, my February, the one with the chocolate, and now this one. Okay, so these green, these were from my gift bag. Oh, I didn't get the glue off my fingers. Off the gift bag. The Lelo lace is from the lace that I chose for one of the challenges. Okay, I still have all that lace left from what I chose. Also, remember the broken tape measure that miraculously fixed itself, and then I broke it for sure during the video. That is in there also. And then there is the beautiful charm that I made out of a bottle cap, and that is in there. Remember, we got to have some medals, so that's how we got bulb pins and an eyelet. Um, is from the challenge where we got to add some medals. So, oh, who do we have? Okay, gosh, you guys, I have got to go get new glasses. Um, Katie, Katie from Finland, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so the yellow ribbon, I showed you, I opened my my package that I had gotten on Mother's Day when Tom and I went to lunch. I shopped in their little boutique, and this was on the bag, this yellow ribbon. My holder here is the top of one of those little net bags that they use to hold like bath toys, or this one actually was used to hold the little erasers that I like to buy. So there's that. So then we also, one of the many challenges, added a piece of fabric, and so I was able to use that piece of fabric along with the shirt throughout the journal. My cover has tissue paper. It's a really strong tissue paper, and by the time I added it on here, it's really, really strong. I did do some fun painting on my cover, added some images, or the envelope is from the new Summer Daisy digital kit in the Dear Julie Etsy shop. Remember, today is the last day of June. So all the Daisies kits are on sale for 50% off in the Dear Julie Etsy shop, and as well as the Fairy Flutter and Flower digital kit and the Patriotic digital kit. Those are all on sale. So these are images from the Summer Daisy digital, and I just stuck those in the pocket. This one, time may come and time may cease, but our friendship will never decrease. This is a friendship journal, so I thought that that was appropriate to put out there. A good friend can tell you things you don't want to tell yourself. Frances Ward Weller. So I thought that that was, those were both really fun. We have a 2 1/4 inch spine. It is made out of the back of, I don't have another one. I used them all. A paper pad, the back of a paper pad. It was actually children's writing pads. And so we don't need to keep this. Okay, so here's the paint, and then I did distress with some of the green because you're going to see I distressed the whole entire journal. I know you're shocked because I don't usually do that, but I did. I distressed the whole journal with the green. We have the bubble wrap up here, and then the stenciling. And after I did it with the green, I was like, oh, but it's not bright enough. So I just put my finger in the paint, and I made these polka dots. So there you go. Oh, I might want to still add a pocket in here. I did not do that. Okay, so I used a couple of desk calendars. That's where you're going to see the images that are like this size, as well as the ones that's like a little tag. And so that is the first one of those. We had, for this challenge, there were 11 or 12 elements, and you had to make a page, a tag, and an embellishment where the base of the item was that element. Okay, so a page idea, this would be a page idea, putting the desk calendar in here. And so again, it's distress. I've added some of the clock images from the this is what's left of the page. It was a full 8.5 by 11 page of clocks. And I have clocks, and I have flowers that I also punched out of the clocks. You guys, the 1-inch hole punch, it cuts the full sheet ones. Hi, Paper Kitty, welcome. And so that is that. And then I did finally get a stencil. It fell off the shelf over here, and I was like, oh, that'll be perfect. So this is the stencil I used. And you could use one stencil and one stamp set. So that, and I hardly used the stamp set, but I did use this stencil. Here is my favorite page from the Summer Daisy Digital, and that is the collage page with the black and white polka dot outside outline. So I put it in here as a page, and it is also a pocket. And during the live that I just did on Facebook, Scrap All About It with Dear Julie, I made several items to put in here, and this is one of the items. So we took the postcard, and I knew I needed a large file card, so I cut this down further, closer to the other set of postcards, so that this one would be bigger, and that gave me a file size card. And then I backed it with one of the wallets and added some of the stenciling right there. Okay, and that just fits in that large pocket. This is one of my favorite things to do, especially as I get going and I'm like going, wow, there's just too many pages. I'll put them together. So there's our big time may come and time may cease, but our friendships will never cease. That's part of the digital kit. Over here, I've taken the postcards. I think this is from Antique Daisy, but I added them on top of each other, and that gave us a pocket here and a pocket here. This is from the black and white polka dotted wallets, and this is from one of the other wallet pages. So you get several wallet pages this time in that kit. So this was our embellishment. I believe this was for the mini challenge and the challenge where we had to have something round, a flower, a bling, and a word. And this is the gift bag. So it's a gift bag page with a little tuck here, and I've added one of the cover pieces from that calendar that my mom had cut up, and one of the note papers. Here is my page made with the garment. So you needed to remember a page, a tag, and an embellishment. This is my page, and I took the doily that I had, and I cut it. Remember, I think I cut the lemon out for the lemon journal, and I had this, and so I put it in here, added this image from the wrapping paper. This is from the tags from some flowers from Dollar Tree, and there's one of my punched flowers. Oh my gosh, I love the large clocks. I'm still going to add more large clocks in here probably. So here I just went ahead and made a pocket and added a postcard. Here we have a flip out page, added some stenciling. It's the Daisy Dale page. This is from Summer Daisies. Here's our fabric flip, used the paper clip from one of the mini challenges, and you'll see, remember in the video, I backed this. Well, I backed it again with the pretty paper so that we would have this edge down here. And so we have that. And that's just going to get held in here with a paper clip. You guys, I finished my journal. I just have to make the closure. Here is a little tab. It's a double-sided tab. And what did I do here? Oh, I undid those. Okay. It's a double-sided tab using one of the green clocks. Okay, so here's the collage page. And then we have one of the tags from the calendar Okay, so like this would be over here on the calendar. On this one, it's actually flipped around. It's over there, but some of them I cut and I made it into a tag. We have some bubble wrap stamping on here. And here's one of our cute little paint chip goodies. Okay, so here's another page. Here's the large clocks that Kat was talking about. Oh my gosh, I love them in here. I want to do a couple more pages, just cut them out and put them through here because these give the vibe of the artist, of the artwork that's in here. Mary Engelbright, I just think that, and these are an antique die cut that I have in my stash. So this was our calendar page. We added a flip-flop here. These are the red flowers that are in the Garden and Veggie digital kit. And remember, I also took the punch and I punched out flowers, and you're going to see those all throughout here. But I really am excited that we're able to punch the clocks out too. This is from one of those desk calendars, and I added it here as a flip-flop-flap. Okay. We have the belly band here. This was made from one of the edges of the desktop calendar. And then this is the tag that I made out of the calendar. Okay, and we were able to use any and as many calendars as we wanted to. So I have this page here is a floral page, and I went ahead and put the flowers upside down since you weren't really going to see the flowers so much. I put those upside down so that the page itself would be right side up. Here's another one of the pages from the new Summer Daisy digital kit. It has a whole component of black and white polka dot. It has large tags, postcards, wallets. It's even in the mini journal kit. Some more of the stenciling. Here I've used that small calendar. That's this one. Okay, from what, 2014. And I attached one of the pages from the calendar that my mom had cut up. And I have a pocket here. So in the pocket, I have this cute little card that we decorated and just added one of the little clocks in there. I like the way that looked. Hi, Kathy. Welcome. Hi, Lori. Hi, Bonnie. I think I might have said hi to Bonnie, but I don't remember. So hi, Bonnie. This was our digital day. And so this page here is the large tag from the Bright Easter digital kit, the bright backgrounds. Added one of the cards from the Summer Daisy and the butterfly and one of the clocks. And then I put one of the large clocks in here. And I love how it becomes like a little tab here. We took one of the note papers that we added when we were, for one of the mini challenges, you got to add some note papers, and I added it to the edge, and it's a little flip out for journaling. Here's the center of the first signature, and this is what I did for all of the signatures. I have the hearts punched out of wrapping paper, and then I punched the little flowers out of the clocks, and I just glued them together. Back to back. Okay, here is our embellishment. It's a top tuck. We did build a top tuck because neither piece fit all the way across, so we glued them together and then put them down, putting glue here and across the top, and that gave us the top tuck. Then this is, I think this is from Daisy Field. And this is the menu border tags. There's a set of 3 with the daisy in it. And there's one of our embellishments that we had made. And that just tucks right up under there. And this was the top of this postcard. And I ripped it. And I just went ahead and put the bottom part down here and made it into a pocket. This is some more stenciling, and this is the other 2 pages from that Easter egg dyed paper kit. Also, I took my little spongy and I made polka dots on some of the pages. And we just made that in today's video. And over here, this is the other side of the calendar page. And this is the other side of the other calendar page. And then we have this image from the Summer Daisy digital kit. Okay. I went ahead and I added, this is glued down, and I glued down the center in the Facebook Live that we just did. And I added 2 of the cards in there. I love that. Another one of the clocks on some journal paper. And here's the other side of our page. It kept moving and I got tired of it, so I put it inside here. That is the other side of our gift bag. And then we have some more stenciling. So I had both the hearts and the daisies that I could stencil. So hold on, let me read this. I can't, for some reason today, I cannot read it that far away. Okay, that show how to do the pages to show full and upright instead of Shanna, I always do my pages upright, always. Okay, except for there's 1 page, actually 2 pages, because I did it twice in here that they're sideways. So any of my, if you go to Dear Julie Julie and you type in Dear Julie Julie pages for a junk journal, I'm going to show you how I put them in so that I get them straight. And if you join us in the Just Junk Journal Challenge for July, I will be doing that because I am going to be, I've got a couple of things that I need that are odd size. So I'm going to show you, because that's one of my OCD things, is to have things need to be in the right place. So hang in there. Make sure you're subscribed. You know that we do a premiere every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time with a live chat. And so I will be doing that. Okay, so here's our wallpaper page. And we added one of the images here. And it's a pocket, and we put her, isn't she cute? We put her in the pocket, used a piece from the side of that, and we also stitched it. And then we have the wallpaper here, and we have staples. So you had to have 3 things going on. So the wallpaper pocket was my base, and then I had this pocket added, which was a calendar with stitching, and this piece with stapling. So those actually counted as 4 things. Okay. In the pocket here, I have my gift bag tag. And that wants to stay there. Okay, so I made a double tag out of my gift bag. So remember, we were dissecting the gift bag and we used it in several ways. And for this one, I wanted it to be double. I wanted to have a fancy top on it. So I put the fancy top in both holes. And so it looks like a single tag, but you are able to open it and use it. We have the note paper again, and another one of the collage images from the new digital. Okay. And then here we have another stencil. I was reading the notes. Okay. And then over here, I have where I used some of the scrapbook paper. We had to use scrapbook paper in here, so you'll see a few different pages. This one was a flip. And what I've done is I've taken, this was the, oh, this was the envelope. So the privacy envelope, and it's a double tuck, and it needs another card or something here and something here. But we have taken, this is the flap of the envelope, and I covered it. I covered this flap and then turned it into a double tuck and decorated the front, and also made it so that it has the little clipboard. And so I used the clipboard to clip it on, and it's just holding itself right on there. Okay. And we just made some large tags in the Facebook Live, and that's in the scrap all about it. This right here, this was the trim edge from the little paper dolls that you'll see that I use throughout here. Paper doll paper. And it was just the cover, just the advertisement cover is what we used. Friends of the Flowers in the Garden of Life. So we added her. This is the waterfall that we made in the mini challenge in the challenge. And this is one of the embellishments that I made today. And it's just holding that in here. So here's one of the sideways pages. I don't normally do that, but I knew that these pages were probably going to get a pocket or something on them. So they weren't for writing. Okay. This is from a quilt book, and I was able to cut it so that there's images on both sides. Here we have another image from the Summer Daisy Digital. This is from my stencil. Over here we have two different things happening on this page. Actually, this is just one. This is our privacy envelope, and we've taken that and added it onto the page that was scrapbook layout. Okay, so for this one I added a belly band, and it was also, this did not fit all the way across, so I attached it to the card here, and that is attached here. This is the large tag made out of the cover of the paper pad that I'm using. You open up the pocket, and we have this sweet little tag that we just made in the Facebook Live using one of the large tags from the black and white polka dot part. And that just fits right in here, and we should be able to see her through the window. Okay. This is the scrapbook page. Made a large pocket, flipped it up, made a large pocket, cut another one, added a top corner tuck. This is from the paper pad, and then we have the punch, and this is also punched out of the paper pad. And then here's my tag from scrapbook paper. So we have scrapbook paper, and then we put the tag on top of it. We have a little pocket here, and our pretty stuff's on the bottom because this one goes in, and if it was on the top you wouldn't see it, and it would just add more bulk. I love that this hangs down out of the journal, and it is one of the little red flowers and one of the hearts from the desktop calendar. Turn it, and we have our large pocket. So we have our other tag that we made from the cover of the paper pad, a tag from the desktop calendar, and one of the images from the postcard part of the Summer Daisy Digital Kit. Here's some wrapping paper, and on this side we stenciled it. Here's our little trifold paper, and so one of the pieces, and this is going to be the center of the next signature. It is, this was my Just Junk Other. It was a photo album, and so this was my page idea using Just Junk Other, and we filled it, we closed off the bottom holes and filled it with fun things. So we have a guest check here, one of the houses that I made out of the paint chips, a tag here, an extra decoration from the desktop calendar here, one of the journaling cards. This is my tag made out of wrapping paper, and it's actually wrapping paper that was folded in half, opened, and then folded in together and made into a tag. And the weight on this is amazing, and it's really thin. Highly, highly recommend it. I will be doing that again for totally for sure. Okay. Here's another one of the paint chip houses. We have a paper clip here. This was made on, I think it was made on calendar day. And another little from the wallet. This is Mrs. Daisy Churchill in the Daisy kit, as she should be. Here's the tag made out of the photo album, one of the tags. And I stenciled some bees there. Another one of the paint chips, and you can write on the paint chip side if you want to. The wrapping paper with some stenciling. And over here, this is the photo album tag, okay? And these, so here we have a place that we could put something inside of it. And here, this can flip up. This is from the desktop calendar, and we added some journaling spaces in there. And we have a double pocket. Actually, it's triple pocket. So we have the little pocket, the medium pocket, and the big pocket, or baby bear, mama bear, and daddy bear. They're all just right. Here is the other side of our large, this envelope, okay? And I took the flap and I extended the flap and I made a flap using the scrapbook paper. And that gave me these two places to put items in. That is our double tuck. Okay. Then we have an edge that I made using some of the tissue. A scrap of the fabric was sitting here, and I added this little tab, more collage, other side of the quilt paper, other side of the atlas, other side of the calendar. Again, we added one of the images my mom had cut out and made that into a little pocket here, and added a piece from the calendar that my mom had cut out. Okay, so there we go. It's the other side of the desk calendar. Another waterfall. Here is our embellishment made from scrapbook paper, and we've got the Oh Darling and this cute little image from the sticker set. And then this right here, so this is holding this on. This is from our packaging. So packaging clear. So we took the packaging and we filled it. It's got a couple of these little flowers that can move around. So it's a little shaker with cute little images of the little girls and the embellishment here. So this was stickers or stamps. And then on the other side, I added a waterfall, okay? And on the back, we also have this little pocket made out of the page from the desktop calendar. And, oh, sorry about that. I'm used to it needing to be up there. And, yeah, so that is packaging clear. And then what I did was I used the little flap and let it flip over this page. Okay, so that's flipped over this page, and it's held on by our embellishment that we made where the base was scrapbook paper. There are videos for all of these elements in my June Just Junk Journal Challenge playlist. And so it should be listed down below. We did the polka dots again with the stenciling. Here's the other side of the waterfall pocket. We've got another little image and some of the scrapbook paper there. That was the second signature, and here's our third signature. And so same items. Here we have a pocket made out of a calendar, and we have a couple of paint chip little inserts. Okay, so paint chip inserts. I think this is going to be a great place for one of those large clocks. And then another one of the little houses. And I'm going to put a clock in here, probably. And so this is the little tag with a paint chip. It's actually like a little pocket right here. Okay, so I can put the little clock right in there. And this was the page made out of clear packaging. This was a sticker packaging, I think. And I just went ahead and filled that in there. So we end up with the little card here. This was backing of stickers. This is the page using packaging paper, and it literally was 2 pieces. You open it up, and I was able to use that. I love this part right here. This is probably where the stamps were. I added the little embellishment from today's video and a couple. This is a border, a branding strip, and then that piece from the side of the calendar. One of the images from the calendar my mom had cut up. This is packaging. This packaging held the pins that I used to make the charms with the erasers. And we added the flowers because you can see that from the front. So that was my packaging tag. And then we have a little spot down here that you can put something. Another one of the collaged pages. The other side of the atlas page, and we have the clear packaging embellishment was a pocket, and you can go ahead and open this and pull this out if you want to. And then we have the envelope. This was the embellishment for the wallpaper, and I just loved the way this was, so I knew I wanted to make an envelope out of it. And it just, that holds it closed. And it fits right in there. Here's wrapping paper attached to an old journal page. And here is the fabric flip that we made in today's video. Little Georgia. And she has the note paper behind her, and I flipped it over and turned it into a top tuck. It's got a little card from the scrapbook pad and one of the cute bottom decorated paint chips, just right in there. Some hearts here and one of the little tabs. I love how this digital turned out in here. This is from the digital. This is our wallpaper tag. It's a large tag. It has, the wallpaper was the base, as all of them, your base needed to be whatever the element was. And we added this little tag topper up here with a collage of stuff that was on the desk. This came off of one of the desk calendar. And this was from the first mini challenge in the challenge for June. And then we had this little flip up tuck space. Okay, so you can have a tuck space and you can write. And it has a pocket on the side for something little to go in there. And that was made out of the gift bag. This is the wrapping paper page. This yellow and white is wrapping paper, and the image from the calendar Mom took apart. And on this side, we have some wrapping paper and some other things. And I took the wrapping paper and made my page size, and then used the scraps across here. And I had the center was empty. And so I added this in here. And the weight of this page, again, it's amazing. It's a great weight, but not, it doesn't have any thickness to it. It's really thin. Added this pocket down here, have our collage. This is the tag that we made out of fabric. So this was one of the seams from the shirt, and I just left it and went ahead and cut around it, added a playing card. This is from the Dollar Tree flowers, the tag, and so is this right here. And when I made it, I was like, okay, that's pretty flippy. Well, we just flip it down and it looks really, I think it looks really cool. Every time you see this, this was from a bag of the Mandarin Cutie oranges. So there's that. The wrapping paper page. This one with the polka dots. So if you didn't get a chance to print on the back, you might go ahead and distress around the outside and add some polka dots using your circle sponge. Wrapping paper, and it was a page, and I went ahead and glued it down, and now it's a really large belly band with one of our note papers in it. Another one of the desktop pages. Here we have from the mini challenge and the challenge. The first one, I used the tickets and the napkin and the little 2-inch piece of fabric and made this diagonal tuck, and I filled it with a guest check, some of the paint chips, decorated paint chips, and one of the cards. And that's the other atlas page. More stenciling, more distressing, another collage, the cute side-by-side girls, and there is one of the little houses that we made yesterday's video. I think it was yesterday. And used one of the envelopes, and you can pop it open, and we have one of the little cards inside, little collage here, little tab here. This just fits and goes right under there. And then I still have this pocket, but we have a beautiful file card made out of this paper packaging for some stickers, and it says, "I hope you have as much fun with my art as I did creating it. Sue Dreamer." That is, this fit perfectly down, and I was like, okay, well, I needed to move it so that this, because when I had it on here at first, it fit perfect, but I needed to move it so that I could see the ladybug in the cup, and so I cut it across so that you would see that. Just added one of the little card images there. So that gives us a file folder for this large pocket made out of scrapbook paper. We have this cute little flip. And then here I did finally get this filled. And it's just a variety of the papers that I had. The graph paper is the paper that I used to distress the book, but it's also the graph paper from the binding kit that I used. Okay, so after I bound the journal, then I can use the graph paper that I used inside the journal. There's one of the large clocks, and this is one of the envelopes from the digital kit, and I just cut it so that it was flush along there, and you can go ahead and write in there if you want to, but it gave us another page for inside this adorable little notebook. Used the Sue Dreamer edge over here to make an edge. love the way that turned out. Have another paint chip here. And our Paper Terrace envelope. So remember, Jessica sent me this, my Happy Meal was in this. And so we made this little booklet out of an envelope. All of that was made out of an envelope. Pretty cool. Here is the cuff to the shirt, and it became a paper clip. And this is an illusion. Those are sitting in a pocket, but there really is a pocket over here that you can add something. That's the other, when we get to the other side. Okay, so this is my other envelope tag. It had a window all the way on the whole thing, which was really cool, but it was too big for the journal. So I flipped it up and I made a card out of the scrapbook paper and this digital, and I stamped on that and that fit in here perfectly. Love it. And then over here, this can come out and you have this little tag. It actually opens, so I guess it's more like a card. There we go. And you have a pocket here. I stole the item out of here because I found a better place for it. You have a flip up over here. This is the page, another page using the gift bag. And this is a paper clip, and it just goes on and will hold your envelope. Okay. Then on the other side, I have it holding the bookmark that we made in this is made with packing tape. So this was packing paper day. And we used wrapping paper, and this was a little bookmark that we made out of packing tape. And one of the images from the new Summer Daisy digital kit. We have the Daisy postcard from the new digital kit. This is a piece from the quilt book, the piece that was ripped and is left over. Did this today, in today's video, we did this little embellishment cluster, and I ended up adding it on here and making it a pocket instead of an edge. I guess it's still an edge, but it's also a pocket, and it's holding this. Okay, and then our back page, there you go, and we have a pocket here that we can add something to. And then on the back I added this image, and there's a pocket back here as well. So I know you're actually shocked that we were able to get everything in here. I am shocked that we were able to get everything in here. Again, what I have left to do is I'm going to make a closure using this ribbon, this lace, this fabric, and then some of the little goodies may show up in it. Maybe some of the postcards and things like that. Maybe a couple clocks. And so, yeah, I was planning to make a second journal. I don't have any embellishments left. I have pages left. They were the extra pages that I made, but no embellishments at all. No embellishments at all are left. As a matter of fact, I think I need to make like maybe 2 more. So everything is in there. It is full. Okay, it is a full, and it has 144 pages front and back. So this being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, just like that. Okay, so 144 pages is what I counted. I'll count it again, but that's my story, and I'm probably going to stick to it. So, yeah. So, what was your favorite thing that you saw in here? Hi, Grandma Reese. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Those of you that, some of you I haven't seen before, so I want to welcome you and thank you for coming. And make sure that you know that we do a premiere every day with a live chat. We'd love to have you join us. The video is pre-recorded, but the chat is live. And it is a lot. It's so fun to be able to do that. And so the other thing is, you saw me, this journal turned out to be mostly Summer Daisy digitals, but also we have the Colorful Daisy digital. You guys wonder why I ran out of printer ink. Okay, we have the More Daisy digital, so that's the More Daisy digital. Then that's those were when I was running out of printer ink. We have the Daisy words that are formatted so that you can put them on pages. We have Summer Daisy, which is the one you saw here. Colorful Daisy, which is the really bright pink and yellow and blue. And I don't know where that one went. Those are all on sale. The Patriotic Digital Kit is on sale in the Dear Julie Etsy shop. And the Antique Daisy Digital is on sale. Okay, so there's some colorful. But these are extra pages. They could be, yeah, there's Colorful Daisy. So they will all have pages. They will all have ephemera. There's the large tags. Some of the ephemera. The Daisy Field digital kit has 71 pages of stuff. Yeah, I don't. There's so much Daisy stuff here. Okay, so this is the brand new Summer Daisy. And it has all the black and white in it also. Oh, aren't the clocks amazing? I love the clocks. I would have to say they're my favorite too. My favorite embellishment to use. I'm like, okay, I need to find clocks in other colors because I want these for all the kits. I want these for everything that I make. I want. Look at this fabric I found. I think I might have shown you already, but I think it's going to be perfect with the colorful Daisy. Kit. Yeah, there's I have printed like $500 or $600. No, not dollars. 500 or 600 pages the last couple of weeks. Okay, so well, that's that and that's that. So do you have any questions? Oh, so here is, so those that finished their journal in May got the Colorful Daisy digital kit as their gift for finishing the challenge, finishing it on time and posting their stuff. And then we had our VIP, and we made this in our was this in that VIP? Yeah, this was, I I think this was the VIP. So we also had the bright Easter egg dyed. And this was when we just had colorful daisies. So we also made this adorable little booklet. And this envelope, you recognize that envelope from the ephemera page. And this envelope. And we had bling. I just saw bling shoot off. So lots of fun. So if you are on the fence about finishing your journal today, remember the June VIP will be in July. And we start our July challenge tomorrow with the, at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time, we will have the details video. And then anytime after that, you'll be able to find it on my channel so that you can watch it and follow the directions to be able to join in with us for that. The Diamond and Emerald Dear Julie Patreons have already seen, or they have access to the whole video for this month's challenge. 30th month of challenges so far. 30th month. We've done this for 30 months. Me and Bonnie. Me and Bonnie have done this for 30 months. I don't think anybody else has done every single month except for me and Bonnie. If you have, please come forward and let us know. I would love to know. I know there's some that are really close to that. But I have to tell you that the challenges got me through some very challenging times, because I'm not really sure I would have known what to do every day for my channel. When I lost my brother, and then my mom and my dad, all within just over a year. But because I had the challenges and the way that I set them up, it told me what to do for content for my channel. And it also kept me here where I was very, very blessed by such amazing, positive, wonderful people. So thank you for that. Thank you. So again, we finished the journal, and it will be in the Etsy shop tomorrow, along with that one. And this is the big one. Okay, this is I think this was my May. Was this my May challenge journal? I don't remember. It's all kind of going, yeah, so totally different journals, but both awesome. They will both be available in the Dear Julie Etsy shop tomorrow at when the premiere is over. I will release them right after the premiere. Okay, so yes, Lori says yes, it was my May journal. And it's big. It's not your regular size. So, Shauna, this, if you go back to my May journal videos, you're going to find some pages on how to make things in the right, so they're in the right order. So they're not sideways. Because see, I attach things to things. I buy books that are bigger than what we need. that are sewn so that I can take pages out. Meaning I buy them usually like at yard sales and thrift stores. This was, so this was the Make a Kit, Make a Journal, Make a Kit, Make a Journal. And this was my garment. It was my shirt that I had in there. I had this journal that had this great paper. I used the Antique Roses digital kit, and maybe Roses digital kit. Yep, that I agree, Bonnie. I agree. So yeah, so that was our make a kit, make a journal. We ended up with a extra little journal on the inside here. So that's just in here in between the two signatures. And this was a curtain. We use the curtain for a lot of things. And so, yeah, so both of these journals will be in the shop tomorrow. And while they last, they're one of a kinds. One of a kinds for sure. And let's see, what else do I have sitting right here that might be ready? Nope, these are not quite ready. They're almost ready. So lemon is almost ready. The lemon journal. Watermelon, not so much. But it has pages, and it is sewn. And berry, it has pages, it has some ephemera, but it is sewn. So yeah, so those will be later. They're not ready. I also have that Mother's Day one that's almost ready. But these are done, so these will be in the shop tomorrow. Okay, both of these, both hardcover, and I will add the flip through video for both of them in the description box of tomorrow's premiere. And I'll put them in the morning. I'll put both of their flip through videos. So that would be this video for that one, and I'll find the video for that one, and I'll put them in the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Facebook group. Oh, Grandma Reese, we did Kara Brandon and I did a collaboration at the end of May last year, or this year, at the end of May, beginning of June. And our kits, I have one of her pages right here. Our kits, she does a page and I do a page for each day. And we do a little, just a fun little collaboration challenge thing. And it's called, 7 Days of Summer. And we both have a digital kit, and then we both also have a separate kit that's pages. Mine is pages and ephemera, and they are fun. So do check those out. The 7 Days of Summer playlist, I believe you can find that on my channel. And possibly even in the description box down below. I don't think I took it out when I added the June in there, because we were still doing that. So yeah, so any questions out there? So Lori, you started last December but haven't finished them all on time. You know, it's a struggle. I have two sitting over there. I got to go to the VIP even though I didn't finish my journal. My January journal and my February journal are over there or it might be my January and March. But two of my journals are over there in pieces. Not my February, because I think my February journal for the challenge was the one I made for my granddaughter. The 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 moon and the stars one. Um, you know what? We are in the works, and we should be able to announce that pretty soon. We both have family stuff going on right now. Um, good stuff. Um, yeah. So, but very, very excited. Our collabs have been so much fun, and I love working with Kara. And then the people that from her community that have morphed into my community, and my people that have morphed into her community, has been wonderful. And it's exciting. You know, this is it's summertime right now, but Kara is this is her full-time, her job. And so it just like it's mine. And want to make sure that we are supporting those, as long, you know, that we love. And so yeah, so long as it isn't Halloween. I you know I, I've used, well, I could make stuff for Halloween. I don't have that much new Halloween stuff that I could even do a Halloween, I don't think. But I've got fall. I've got fall. And I found, you guys, I have a whole nother box of Christmas that I didn't know I had. Also, we will be doing Christmas in July. The way that we're going to do 12 days, countdown, counting backwards, or no, not backwards, on the first day of Christmas. We'll do it that way. And it's, it's separate from the July challenge. I'm going to tell you it's separate from the July challenge, so you might want to get your July challenge out of the way. But the way that I'm going to do it, my plan, because we have people that are not interested in making journals for Christmas, actual Christmas journals. They make them for gifts and stuff like that. But so I'm going to be doing it so that it will work with everyone. Me too, Lori. I've got the stuff. I've got as much dogs and cats and children stuff as I had Daisy stuff. So that could be a crazy that could be a crazy one. Yeah. Yeah, I think I don't know about the Halloween. I think I have autumn, fall stuff. I have some things I want to do with this that will help to combine the sunflower kits so they all go together. And really importantly, I need to get the inspirational and the Bible quote stuff done. That's the ones that's ones that are really on my heart. And so yeah, so gonna get through July. You know, I got 2 more hours added to my days during the week. Tom is working overtime, so hopefully I can get more stuff done. I found the other kits, you guys. Holy mackerel, is that a stack of paper or what? So if you weren't here earlier in the week, you might not know that I ran out of printer ink. And now that you've seen all these stacks, you might you might understand. So this is Colorful Daisy. And daisies are my favorite flower. They are also Bonnie's favorite flower. I think it's Carolyn and Cindy's favorite flower. So all this was the Colorful Daisy. Okay. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Really bright. Where can I put it? I don't want it to... No craft a latch. Okay, and then this is the antique. the antique daisy. Okay, look at this. Look at those pages from the field notes book. I love them. So this one's strictly an ephemera, right? It might have pages. It was supposed to be strictly ephemera. So it's where you find the postcards. Now you'll find some other things on the side just because I didn't want to have white space. But if you like the antique stuff, this is the one. This was actually a gift that I made a long time ago. Oh, I love this card. I haven't got to play with this one yet. Okay, so and then you get them all you get all the things, all the different sizes. So you don't have to print off the whole kit. You print off what you what you think you want to use. Okay, so you see we're getting smaller. We're getting smaller. Okay, so that's Antique Daisy. It's a smaller kit, but it is strictly ephemera. And it's not manipulated pages or anything. This one is, this is where it's a lot of work right there. And then we have the over 70 page Daisy Field kit. Okay, so this gives you all kinds of daisy stuff. I love this page. That's cards on that one. You got the outside border, more wallet cards, the ephemera. Remember these today's the last day. These are 50% off in the Dear Julie Etsy shop through June. Today's the last day of June. So these are the side-by-side pages. So you have the daisies, the Felicia daisies, and then you've got little Daisy. She's got her jump rope is a daisy chain by Cat. And then you have, now yeah, this is Daisy Field also. So you get the handkerchief. There's Daisy with the daisy chain. The kids. It's just quite a variety. Quite a variety. I love that page. I think that's a beautiful back, put it on the back page. Large tags. So large tags can be large tags, or you can fold them and add them into your journal or list journal. This was done so that you could make an envelope out of the square. And then there was enough room to add this over here. Yes, it's the Dear Julie Etsy shop. Everything is Dear Julie. So, yeah. So here's another large tags. I love the large tags because they are so versatile. And rather than go in and actually make tags and have them in here that you have to cut out, I choose to do the big ones, and then you can add things to them. You can cut the tops and the sides. You get postcard size. This is actually the mini journal kit that comes with this one. And most of the kits will have a mini journal kit in it. And you can make a journal that is this size. And of course, if you like to play with your computer, you can resize stuff on your computer. But what I do is I do the resizing for you. It's already ready. this is the wallet page, smaller. Okay, and then this is the Easter egg die background pages. It's not on sale right now, but it's here. So this is paper that I made with Easter egg die, and I turned it into a really fun digital kit. And the green and the orange are in the Halloween background digital kits. Digital kit. So, yeah. So this one you also get some postcards of each color. You get, I just thought that this was a fun way if you just want to be able to print. I mean, look at that. You guys, to me, this looks like something that we could buy in the store. It's printed on cardstock, so it does, the color is coming through really, really good. I just use the cardstock from Michael's. I, right now, don't have time to research and shop, and so I stick with what I know and what I do. But I came up with that kit because I had the pages. We dyed Easter eggs the last Easter that my mom, right after, it was the Easter right after my brother passed away. And so anyway, we did these. I've been saving them, and I finally got it made because they go so well with this. Okay. So, and I think they're going to be great with mermaid stuff. Look at the splashes and things like that. Oh, yeah. Oh, very special memory for me. And you guys, you know what? I've discovered I have all this beautiful coffee dyed paper, and I don't like the smell. I mean, I like the smell of coffee, but I don't like the smell of the coffee dyed paper. And I've done the paper with the vanilla in it, and to me, it still smells like coffee with vanilla in it. So I'm thinking digitals for all my stuff. So we have in the Dear Julie Etsy shop, there's over 85 digitals. There's everything from the fairy words that's $2.50 to $9.99 is what the majority of my kits are, and most of them are 30 pages or more. And again, one of them's got 70. I just kept making stuff. I was like, oh, I've got this picture. It looks like a field, or it should be in the field one. So, yeah, I've done the tea. I don't like it as dark. It's not dark enough. So, yeah, so do know that, like, if you were to print out a whole digital kit, you probably can make 3 or 4 journals out of a full digital kit. As many of us know. How do we know? Because we have done that. So, within reach of my, you want to see a peek? Just a quick peek. Oh, never mind. I got the wrong stack. Okay, so this is another journal that I don't remember. This was I was making it for Mother's Day and I got interrupted. Of course, it wasn't for 12 tea bags. So this was To My Darling Mother. It was for the shop. So, hopefully this will make it into the shop in the next couple of days. This is the Mother's, I think it's called Mother's R digital kit in the shop. This was a charm that was in one of my mom's jewelry things. There's so much going on in this journal. Is this the one I made with the all about the base? Yeah. So this was my April journal, you guys. It's not finished. I made all the elements. Okay, I made all the elements and I got the journal sewn together. But I did not get my pages finished. So this is the all about the base journal. So maybe I can get this finished tonight and have that. I'll let you know at the premiere tomorrow if I was able to finish it, because I've still got a little bit of time. But see, it needs some stenciling. I need to go back and read the rules of what I can do with this, since it is a challenge journal. So there you go. I like it very much. Oh, I still have bases. So remember we made our large ephemera holder at one of the mini challenge and challenge. So these are the bases that I still have. There's my paper clips. Some journal cards. There's other things got put in here too. Some tags. More paper clips, more tags. Those could go in there. So I can use this stuff and probably finish this up pretty quickly. I think the main thing that I need still on this journal is like stenciling kind of stuff. So yeah, so there you go. I want to thank you for joining me live. I hope you had a good time. And so what do we got here? We have an envelope with a Mod Podge guest check, and we have a bag with a guest check. Mod Podge, the napkin. Remember we were using that napkin from one of the mini challenges. So thank you all. Thank you so much. And yeah, that's all the lives for today. Thank you for those that joined earlier, and thank you all for being here now. I'm going to go ahead and put this in here because then I can have something done. And yeah, so tomorrow, July 1st, brand new challenge. And we'll have that here on the Dear Julie channel at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. Remember that if you are here for a premiere, it includes a live chat. You just hit the live chat button like you did today, and there you go. You can join us, and it's a lot of fun. Actually, I think you actually have to hit the live chat button the first few times that you're in it for it to open. Okay, I'm just gonna put that in there. Consider that done. Okay, so I have a little box over here, and it has stuff. It has stuff. Oh yeah, that's the border tuck. It's all coming back to me now. Okay. Okay, Grandma, we are excited to have you and look forward to having you join us at our premieres. And I want to thank you all. And just so you know, if you're thinking about joining the Patreon, that if you join tomorrow, don't join today, you guys, because you'll pay for June and you'll pay for tomorrow. You'll pay for July. So wait till tomorrow. But if you join and you are a Ruby and above, that you can join us at the Q&A live at 1 o'clock. So we're going to do our Q&A live at 1 o'clock tomorrow in the Patreon Facebook group. So you need to have joined Patreon. I did post the link in the Ruby tier. So anyone that's a Ruby or above is going to have access to that. And you need to join like 5 minutes, join the Facebook group at least by 5 minutes before 1 so that I can let you in. Okay? And so, yeah, separate Facebook group, but that's the way we do the Q&A live. Your information for how to reach us will be in the Facebook group. So we got a lot going on, and I hope you are enjoying all of it. Find something to celebrate every day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.